Valerie in Langhorne. A couple different items here we're going to price her on, so check the notes for what she accepts. Starting in the backyard along the fence. So you have all this growth kind of coming through. She's looking to trim it back, so come in with your hedge clippers, hedge trimmers. You know, just kind of line it up here for her. And then you can see the fence back here. She said a couple feet above the fence you can cut it. So not super duper thick, but there's some thicker stuff in there. So it's just a little bit out of control for her to handle. So chainsaw that attachment mixture with the hedge clippers should do fine. Again, couple feet above the fence, and then just try to get it as flush as possible all the way across. She mentioned like the ivy she likes, but anything that's like a weed to kind of get rid of, a little bit hard to tell the difference. So I would say just try to do a general cleanup. Any like this funky growth stuff, you know, the dead stuff you can clear out after you do the trimming. But a lot of the ground ivy I would just keep. If you can maybe string trim just to clean up a little bit, like give it a little bit of a line. It's not really too bad, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And then the only other thing is when you're trimming, if you can, try to cut back. See how this leafy kind of vine weed is growing through it? You can see it's a different, obviously a different leaf than this. So if you can try to find out where that is and just snip it as far back as possible, and then trim and kind of manicure the rest. So that's the back fence line. She said she never had mulch back here before, but if we want to get her a price for it, looks like there's no bed, so it would be kind of raking, cutting an edge for her, and then throwing down some mulch. Yeah, I guess we would just create it, kind of skip out this part where the spout spits out, and then just kind of edge and mulch all to here. Use your judgment on that. I might just stay away from the mulch out back. I might just leave mulch in the front. Might be something we just don't even mess with. Check the notes. If anything, if I do move forward with it, do what I said over there. Over here, she's got so many pots and stuff, I wouldn't worry about mulching. So just over in that little spot. And then over here, just looking to trim this back a little bit. It's kind of like poking into her yard. So the low stuff you can cut back. Kind of some of this you can trim back, just so it's kind of tame it a little bit. The high stuff you can kind of trim back. And then this holly here, you can just lightly prune it and shape it all up, get it looking good. Same thing here, trim this up, kind of get it off the fence, off the house, shape it. You'll want like the 6-foot ladder for this one. We didn't talk about this one, so I guess no, but probably could use a light prune. And then lastly would be in the front. We'll get a price for mulching in the front, kind of raking these out, mulching it, raking it, edging it, and then mulching it all in the estimate. And that's it.